Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we are doing a planner haul. So I'm going to talk about all the stuff I got over the Black Friday holiday. Just kind of show you the items and give you an idea of how much they were on sale, all that good stuff. And then I noticed that a lot of the shops that I bought from are bringing back those sales. So it might give you a chance to get something for yourself or for a friend, planner friend, or relative that enjoys, paper crafting. So if that sounds like fun, stay tuned. So the first store that I ended up hitting up was Joann Fabrics, and they had some pretty good deals on paper crafting items such as the Tim Holtz line and a few other planner like store planners that they have there, as well as stamps and things. So I ended up getting a mini haul of Tim Holtz stuff because I will be doing some bullet journaling in 2022 and thought it might come in handy. The first thing that I got was this collage paper, which I thought would be kind of neat. It's like a paper roll of different styling of kind of like a vintage style design with, more, I don't know, what do you call it, botanical, kind of old writing, that kind of thing. So I thought that would be cool as an option for some of my Bujo layouts. So I got that. And then next I got this splatter brush, and I have to say I saw this on Mom Run Craft a few months ago. She pulled it out for a spread and I was watching her do it on, I think maybe on a reel, and I was like, that looks cool. So I picked it up and really I've tried it out a little bit just on my own just to see how it worked, and it's pretty cool. It definitely needs a little bit of water or liquid to really get a good splatter, but it does a much better job than me trying to like shake a brush. So, and I like splatter. I love adding a little bit of extra texture to my pages. So picked this guy up and excited about that. I also picked up this one stamp stencil set. I really just liked the options that they had there. There's like some spirals and some kind of slightly grungy, but more again about textures available here. Again, inspired by Mom Run Craft. She's a stamping queen and she does awesome work. So I'm hoping to kind of emulate a little bit of her style and then maybe make it my own as the experience comes, since I'm very new to stamping and my experience with stamps in the past has been very, very it's just not good. It's lots of smearing. It's not a pretty sight. So hoping to get better. So I got this stencil set to set me up for success. And this was 50% off. All of these Tim Holtz collection was 50% off. And then I got these stamp pads, the ink pads. And I just picked 4. I was trying not to go crazy. They had a lot of other colors, but I just wanted to get a sampling, try things out, see if this is for me. So I've got Brush Corduroy, Mowed Lawn, Stormy Sky, and Pumice Stone. So just looking forward to dipping my toe in the stamping arena and see how I like it. The Happy Planner stuff was not as good of a deal as I'd wanted it to be. It was 50% off, or not 50, sorry, 40% off. And usually if I'm doing like a big haul, Black Friday type of sale, I expect at least 50, if not 60% off. So I didn't really go too much towards those things, but their clearance items were also an additional, I think 25% off. And there were a few items that I thought I could probably use, so I picked them up. Some of these items I may end up returning. Sometimes when you're in the moment, you're like, yeah, I could use that, and you don't want to miss the sale, and then you think about it, and you're like, oh, maybe not. So there's a chance some of these will go back to the store. But the ones that I did pick up were this habit tracking accessory pack And you guys know, if you follow my channel, that I use a lot of habit trackers in my health planner. So I thought that just having a nice collection of extras would be good, since I've pretty much ran out of my stash of habit trackers already. So I picked this guy up, and it was basically $9.50, $9.47 plus another 25% off. So probably closer to like $7.20, $7.40 full price, or paid at the end. And then I also got this Wellness Warrior accessory book that I thought could be beneficial to my health and fitness planning. Mainly, I really liked these colorful boxes that they have in there. They had a lot of that, plus the watercolor feels. A little bit more repetition of stickers, which is good because I like to make soft rainbow spreads. So we'll see. Again, this is one that I'm kind of on the shelf on whether I really needed it or not, but I picked it up while it was on that extra clearance sale. And then finally, they had this Happy Journal everyday kind of guided journal, which is very similar to the one I picked up a few years ago that had a lot of extra dot grid pages. So this was only $7.49 plus another 25% off, so a pretty good deal. You get a set of discs, you get a cover, you get 4 dividers in there, and then you get some setup pages for like a bullet journal style. This habit tracker page I thought might come in handy. You can kind of see the pages here. There's a few in the front of each of the dividers that look like this. And then the rest is just plain dot grid paper, which again, I thought maybe I could use for my faith planner if I run out of dot grid, although I do still have quite a bit. So again, this is one of those things where it's just like, it was cheap, but do I really need it? Do I really need to add it to my stash? Yeah, so even though it was like $5, I don't know. We'll see if it stays or goes. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I got from Joann, and I'm excited, especially excited about this little collection to see how I can use it in 2022. But got some pretty good deals, and Joann in particular, I believe, is bringing back their Black Friday sales this week. So do check them out and see if there's anything here you want, or if there are other paper crafting that was available for 50% off. Check out your store if you need to up your stash. So the next items that I got were from Michaels, and one item here, the Happy Planner Budget Planner, was 50% off. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for a Happy Planner. I have already changed out the discs. It came with a more rainbow colored disc set, but everything else in here is the same. I have showcased this in my planner lineup video, so I don't have any of the extra stuff around it. But like I said, it was 50% off. I got that in a good deal. So do keep an eye out if you are near a Michaels. They have been having Happy Planner stuff 50% off in case you have your eye on anything. So that was the one big purchase I came in for, and I had my eye on some Tombow brush pen sets, as you can see. There's quite a bit here. Their brush pen sets were $12.99 on sale, which is, I think, a really good deal for Tombow brush pens. They're pretty expensive on their own. They're like usually $3 to $4 a pen. And then the sets are usually like $26 or so for each set. So I was excited to get into Michaels and just see what they have. And I kind of went crazy and just bought up anything that looked interesting while they were on sale. Again, it's kind of my strategy when I'm doing these sales, is just to buy the things first, take them home, sit with them and say, do I really need them, and weed out the stuff I don't, and then I'll return the stuff that doesn't work for me. So in particular for these brush pen sets, I got all of the things. Now there are 3 here that are empty because I've already put them into my stash. These are the ones I'm for sure keeping, and I'll go over those ones in a second. But what I ended up doing is taking all of these guys each set, and then looking at how many of the same colors each one had and what I already had in my stash. So I kind of reviewed each one, saw which ones I had duplicates of already or the same colors, and then weeded out the ones that I felt like had too many repeat colors or just weren't going to really enhance my stash as much as I really wanted them to. So the ones that I think I'm going to keep are these Watercolor Favorites pen, which came with the colors you can see here. It also came with an extra bonus marker, which was a purple Fudenosuke pen. I have a black one that I use in my faith planner right now, so it was kind of nice to have a different color. And this came with the set, so I thought that was a nice added bonus for me so that I could try out the purple color. Plus, it had all of these different colors that I did not currently have in my stash. So that was a winner, and that's the Watercolor Favorites. I also got the Celebration set, which had more of a pastel leaning color scheme, and I added pretty much all of those. The ones I decided to keep, I either had 0 or 1 of the same color already in my stash so that I wasn't doing too many duplicates. And this one was a great one as well. Again, another bonus marker, which was like a neutral toned color here. So it was like you got 11 markers instead of 10 for the price. Again, a really good deal for $12.99. So it's almost like just over $1 a pen. And then finally, this one was a Michaels exclusive, the Botanical Illustration set. And just the colors that were available in there were ones that I did not have at all in my stash. And I really liked the added blue. Blue was a little bit trickier to find in some of these. Yeah, I picked this guy up. So these three for sure staying with me in my collection. I already started using them. They're done. The other ones here are still kind of in the undecided piles. I have this guy here that is the Muted palette. Lots of pretty colors there. They have the Secondary palette and the Portrait palette. Oh, and then I also forgot these ones over here. The Grayscale palette. These two are in the in-between, and the Pastel palette. A lot of these guys I ended up having at least 4 of the same color scheme or colors already in my stash. So 4 out of the 10 pens or 11 pens I already had. So I was kind of like, is that really worth the full amount to have so many repeats? I don't know. Some of these, like I said, are still on the fence. The gray palette wasn't one of those. Those ones I only have like maybe 3 of the same, but you only get 9 pens in the set because the 10th pen is actually a blending pen, and that was another deciding factor. Portraits I thought might be a handy set to have just for more of a neutral palette, but again, a lot of them were repeats. So this is what I bought, but I think for sure I'm keeping 3 out of the set and maybe 1 more. I haven't decided yet. But that was a really good haul, and hopefully Michaels brings that back before the end of the year. And if you get a chance, or if you didn't get a chance to get them during the Black Friday sale before, do keep your eye out and see if they bring it back before the end of the year. So next we have my Happy Planner Black Friday haul, which actually was the Cyber Monday haul. I got it when I had the free shipping. That's really my prerequisite for buying on the Happy Planner. I just don't like to pay shipping. I'm so used to getting things for free, so Amazon has spoiled me, and the free shipping was what put me over to actually make a purchase. I decided on just a couple of things. This was a freebie in my pack when I got it, so nice little vinyl sticker. Like I showed you earlier, am doing some budget planning, so I decided to get these plastic envelopes for budgeting for 2022. So it'd be nice for keeping like business receipts, things like that. And yeah, so I got these three. I think that that'll come in handy with my budget planning, and I think they were 25% off. I can't remember, 20 or 25%. No, 30%, sorry. They were 30% off. So, yeah, not a bad deal. And I haven't seen these out and about, so I thought that was a good price. And then I decided to also get this Be Happy box that just came out. This was the Grateful box. I've already opened it up and checked it out, but it had a lot of good stuff in there. It was, I think, $30-something on sale. So a little bit pricey, a little bit more than I would normally pay for things, but I thought that some of these items I could either re-gift or, you know, just would enhance my stash to some degree. First off, it has like this little set of binder clips and push pins, which I think I could use in my office stash. I also have this little, I don't know if these are sticky notes or just like a paper pad, but I think they're super cute. I love the black and white kind of sophisticated styling, so these will probably stay with me as well. This washi tape set comes with it, and I'm excited for these. I really liked this when I saw them on people's pages, so I was looking forward to getting these, especially like this black and almost tan dot grid washi, and then the pink grid is good, and then even these numbers I think are pretty cool. It could be used in some different ways. So excited for the washi. That will remain in my stash for sure. It has this little pencil pouch. Again, I love the aesthetic. You guys saw my cover for my catch-all. I'm totally into typography and clean, modern looks. So this is probably going to stay in my stash too. Might find a way to actually put it into the discs somehow. That way I can kind of keep it with a planner, but we'll see. It's very rigid. The plastic is kind of here. It is very stiff and rigid, but good quality. So yeah, we'll see what I end up doing with that. But again, that's something I'll probably keep. There's also a sticker book, which has very neutral monotone color scheme. And this sticker book I don't think is out and about anywhere else other than in this box. So I got that. Let's quickly flip so you can see. But yeah, it really reminds me of the minimal color palette and sticker book. More functional, but might be great for like goal planning and more business-y type things. So I have that. That one I'll probably keep or re-gift. I'm not sure. This one here, I've already opened up, so it's in backwards, but basically it's that single month layout. So you have like a month on one page, and then on the back is just some note paper. I really liked these inserts. They're clean and neat, and I don't have anything like this in my shop. It could be easy enough to make, but I wanted to see maybe some different ways I could use it, and if it's something that I think would be beneficial. So I definitely wanted to try these out. So these will stay with me. And this is the card that kind of explains everything. Like I said, I opened this up ahead of time, so nothing's in the proper order. It comes with this checklist style stencil, which I have already in my stash, but use it a lot for habit tracking. So this is probably a great item to give away, since this one is, you know, something that I already love. So maybe the person I share this with will love it as well. It's got this pen holder / elastic band to keep your planner closed. I don't really need this, and the color scheme is probably not too much in my wheelhouse, so I'll definitely be sharing this with someone else. And then it comes with this full-on, I think it's like a Happy Notes journal type thing. Let me move this out of the way for a second. And I really like the dividers in this and the cover, the inside of the cover more than the outside. This color scheme is not quite me, but I do like this black and like circle geometric styling, so that could be cool to keep. I have, like I said, I really like typography, so I really like these dividers. The pages themselves, I don't know. I'm not much of a journaler in my own right. It has some really cool looking pages. It basically has like 7 days, and then on the back of the 7th day it has this kind of muted pink dot grid, and then starts a new week. So it's cool. I like the idea of it. Again, this one's kind of on the fence on whether I really need it or not, but I really like these dividers. Let's see, so that's that one. There's this one. This is kind of okay. I'm not much into silver. And then the final one, inhale, exhale, which looks like it's upside down. Oh yeah, I didn't take this out, by the way, so that's weird. It was actually put in upside down, right? Yeah. Interesting. So yeah, so there's that, and more pages. Again, this one's kind of like an in-between. It might be better for me to gift it to somebody. We'll see. We'll see who in my life really needs this. But I thought it was worth it because there was a lot of different items in there that I did want to keep. So I went ahead and took the plunge and bought it so that I could, you know, make use out of it, and also share. I'll probably end up sharing these 4 items with somebody else. But yeah, so that's what I ended up getting from the Happy Planner. Again, the free shipping was what really put me over the edge, plus 30% off was a nice little added bonus. And yeah, so that was from the Happy Planner. And lastly, I got this haul from Amazon. So a lot of random little planner things that have been in my to buy list for a while, and I just decided to take the plunge and get a bunch of these things. So the first guy I'll share with you is this little rounder punch. And if you saw my Christmas DIY planner setup video, you'll know that I have one rounder punch already, but it's this super wide version, and I really wanted some smaller options. So I picked this guy up. I think it was maybe $5 or $6. I liked that it had 2 other options. It's really small and simple and easy to use, so I grabbed that. Also got some refills for my friction pens. For the 4-color one, I picked up these guys, which were just 3 of the 4 colors. I usually run out of black and blue first, and then I still have some extras with the green and a lot of extra with the red. So I just decided to get these ones for now, since these are the ones I always run out of, the black and the blue, and keep those in my stash and then refill the other ones as needed. So there's those, and it came with 6. I've already broken these out, so yeah. It was a fairly good deal. I don't remember exactly the cost, but I will link all of the items you saw today in the description below so that you can check them out for yourself if I can find them. The clearance items might be harder to track down, but everything else I'll put there in case it's on sale. You can grab it and put it to your stash if you want it as well. So there are those 2. I also picked up some new plastic sheets. I bought a set of PET style sheets in the summertime and really loved them. However, I was looking for something a little bit lighter weight for maybe creating some clear dividers or dashboards on my own. And these do have a covering already on them, so they can, they're not going to look this frosted. There's a protective film, but I thought that these ones were a good choice and a little bit lighter weight, so but still rigid, and would be a good alternative to the ones that I previously got, which are really great but a little bit stiff. So I can't wait to try these out. This one came with a set of, I think this is 5. Set of 5. So should be good for making dividers if I need to or whatever else. And again, not that expensive. I'll link I can't remember all the prices right now, but I will again link them in the description so you can check them out. So I grabbed these. I also saw this on somebody's YouTube channel. They were using craft paper, but like it was a label sheet. And I thought that would be super cool to have in your stash for either making like craft vintage style stickers, you know, like on the brown craft paper themselves, or just using it and like ripping it like paper, and then you just have to stick it down. You don't have to actually glue it. So it was definitely a good price. I want to say maybe like $5. I don't remember again the exact cost, but you get 30 sheets of this like craft sticker paper. And so I thought that could definitely come in handy. So I picked this up, excited to get use out of this, probably in my bullet journal mostly, but we'll see, maybe in a few spreads as well. These I'm also very excited about. They are dot washi. So I started opening them. There is a couple of options for buying these. You can get them in a 6-pack. There was also an 8-pack, which I almost bought. I was like, let me try them out first before I go full commit here to these dot washi dots. I just thought they would be really nice for more functional planning, and maybe even for like my checklists on my horizontal, that I could just use these dots and they're already colored, so I could, you know, do my little cross off symbology on them, but still have that added bit of color on my spread. So I think there's going to be a lot of uses for these. They are pretty, let me open one of the stickers so you can kind of see. Yeah, there's quite a few sheets, so you can kind of see the thickness there. It's pretty good. It looks like we'll have plenty of dots for days, and for the price I think it's worth it. So I got the 6-pack, and again they have one with like 2 other color schemes to work with. But yeah, so I'm really excited for these. I hope to get some use out of them in the very near future, especially maybe for budget planning too. That might be a good place to put in some color but keep it really functional. So I picked these guys up as well. And finally, the washi tape. I again saw somebody using some black washi tape in their bullet journal on one of the YouTube channels, and I thought that would be a really beneficial thing to have, because you could write with white on top of it, and it would be great for headers and things like that if you want to do a really simple spread. So I picked this guy up. There was really not a lot of great options for black washi tape on Amazon. This was really the only one. There's a Scotch version, the Scotch tape version, which is like supposed to be like masking tape, but apparently it's shiny, and this one is supposed to be matte. So this one had a lot better reviews for bullet journaling in particular. The Scotch one they used for different other options like art, wall art or something like that, but this one here was specifically got high reviews for like bullet journaling and using in a planner. All right, let's get this open. It's being feisty. And yeah, it looks really good. Very smooth. So yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. It's very opaque, so you can kind of see there's no see-through, but really matte, no shininess, and it does have like a paper-like texture, so I think it'll be great for writing on. Excited for this. You get a pretty thick roll. It was sort of expensive in my opinion. It was maybe like $3 or $4 for this roll, but I think with the amount you get in it, it might be worth it. and especially since it had such great reviews, I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing, you know, making good use out of it, basically. So that was the first washi that I picked up. And then as I was on the washi train looking for washi, I found these two sets as well. This set here by a Gogh, maybe. I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it. I'm on the fence on whether I'm going to keep it. The washi tape just looks a little bit cheap. It's very slippery. Do you know what I mean? Like some of the washi tapes, you want it to be more like a paper style feel to it. And these ones feel shiny and like glossy almost. So I don't know about that. Also, you get so little. They really didn't give you very much on the roll, and it's already kind of warped. So it makes me think that the stickiness is not going to be great either. I did love the colors that were available, but again, just not in love with that part of it, the actual quality of it. So I don't know. I bought it, but I may be returning it just because, yeah, I don't know if the quality is going to be worth the money. So there's that. And lastly, I got these Van Gogh inspired washis, which I'm really excited about. I thought that they were so pretty, and I'm an art buff. I like art, and Van Gogh, the color schemes and stuff are just really gorgeous. So I thought it would be really neat to have this washi in my stash. The washi's a little bit thicker on the roll than you just saw the other one, so you get a pretty decent amount for this kind of artsy washi. The quality is not shiny like that one. It feels a little bit between paper and, like, this one is like super matte. This one's kind of like in between, like a standard washi would be. So I'm looking forward to that. It is see-through, you know, it's not completely opaque. So traditional washi feels, but I love the colors and the options. There's like this nice grass texture, but again, it's kind of got the painting inspired in through it. We even got this Starry Night washi, which will be really fun to use, I'm sure, in some spread. And then there's also just some matching solid colored washi, which I'm a big fan now of solid colored washi, where I wasn't in the past. So these colors are really unique, and I really like just how clean and bright and vibrant that they are as well. So lots of cool looking options from this set. I'm excited to get down to business with. And yeah, the quality looks a lot better, and the amount you get for your money is pretty good, I think. So if you're an art buff like me, this might be a set that you want to add to your stash. Okay, that said, that's pretty much my planner Black Friday haul. So super excited about this set of goodies. It's quite a lot all at once, but I think I'll be able to put most of this stuff to good use in 2022. And hopefully you saw some things in here that maybe you weren't aware of or want to check out a little closer. Again, check that description below. I will share everything that I can find online with you through links, so you can just go to the thing and see it for yourself and decide if you want to buy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch or have any questions about the items you saw here. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.